Dr. Lou Sella here, and the two keys to a successful Flexbone offense coaching mindset are right here. Let's begin. Number one, accept the underdog role for the rest of your career. Always assume that you have way worse players than who you're playing. Always assume that. The more you humble yourself, the closer you get to winning. When you watch Navy, when Navy is basic and boring, they win more games. When Army's basic and boring, they win more games. When the Air Force is basic and boring, they win more games. Because they humble themselves, they realize that they can't do all that fun stuff that Clemson and Alabama and people with these huge levels of DNA have, because they got a bunch of military kids, and none of these kids, if they had a real Division I offer, would ever go and join the military, but they do, so they get a chance to play Division I football. And when they realize that, they win more games. Then as soon as they think they're hot stuff and they run shotgun and they try to be cool, they lose more games. Never fails. So if you accept the underdog role for the rest of your career, you'll humble yourself and you'll live a better life in coaching, especially this offense. Number two, play your best 11, which is going to always put skilled kids on the offensive line. The number one thing that holds high school football programs back when they run this offense is they put fat people on the offensive line. Fat people get you fired. You can't put your 25th best player on the offense. Your best 11 is almost always going to be runts. You're going to play runts. You're going to play a bunch of 5'8", 180-pound kids. You'll live a better life. If you have somebody that's 6'1", 195, that's great. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Runts will get you to a championship. Irk Russell said it when he was at Georgia Southern. Because runts try harder. Runts bend their knees. Runts get underneath the action key on the double team. Runts are lean, they don't get tired, and they'll play until they die. Runs win championships. Somebody should market that one. Runs win championships. When you run this offense, play 5 runs. Because I'm telling you right now, if you play your 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th best kid on the offensive line, watch how good your program gets. Stop playing the fat kid. Stop playing the kid whose BMI is over 30. Play the kid that's a runt. He'd be a running back at another school. He'd be a receiver at another school. He'd be a hybrid at another school. You play 5 wing T guards, you're fine. Runs win championships. Play the runts. That's the biggest hack you'll learn in doing this. You want to learn the secret to this whole thing. I just said it right there. Because when you put your best 11 out there, telling you right now, it's what people aren't willing to do. Runts win championships. Okay. So the two keys to a successful Flexbone offense coaching mindset: accept the underdog role for the rest of your career. Every game, you're always a major underdog. If you coach like that, you'll win big. And play your best 11, which puts runts on the offensive line. Coaches, you want to run Army, Navy, and Air Force's offense the right way the first time, give me a call at 570-332-0265, 570-332-0265, and go to tripleoptionfootball.com/testimonials so you can see all the success stories that have come out of the camps and the academy. I'll see you in the next video. Talk then.